Today we are jumping into one of the biggest questions out there, fate versus free will. But, let's forget the old, dusty philosophy books for a minute. We're going to reframe this whole thing as the most epic race you'll ever run.
Seriously, think about it. Is your life just a movie where the script's already finished and you're just playing your part? Or are you actually in the driver's seat, making the decisions that shape your destiny? It's a huge question.
So, to really get our heads around this, we need a better way to look at it. Let's try this analogy on for size. What if your life isn't just a story, but a high-stakes cosmic race, complete with twists, turns, and, yep, a finish line?
Okay, so every race needs a track, right? So first things first, let's take a look at the one we're all on, the very framework of our existence.
This racetrack, well, that is your life's journey. Just picture a massive, intricate course designed by a higher power. It's got a clear starting point, a definite finish line, and a very specific set of rules for the road.
Now think about what this design really means. Yeah, the track is full of obstacles and junctions, but, and this is so important, it's custom built to match your capabilities. You're never ever given a challenge you can't handle. And get this, nothing goes unnoticed. There's a super advanced system recording everything. The goal isn't about beating the person next to you. It's about finishing your course according to the rules. It's a test for sure, but it's a fundamentally fair one.
All right, you can't exactly run a race without a car. So what kind of vehicle are you driving on this cosmic track?
Well, you've been given this incredible, state-of-the-art machine. And this vehicle, it represents everything you are. Your body, your mind, your spirit, all the unique talents you were born with, the whole package.
And listen, this is no old clunker we're talking about. It's priceless. It's perfectly equipped with every single thing you need for the journey ahead. But here's the catch. You are 100% responsible for it. The maintenance, how you use it, that's all on you.
So, we've got the track and we've got the car. But you're not just thrown onto the starting line all by yourself. Nope. The race designer also gives you some pretty powerful tools to help you navigate the course.
Which, of course, brings up a big question. With all these twists and turns and obstacles, how in the world are you supposed to know which way to go? Thankfully, you're given two essential forms of support.
The guidance comes in two amazing forms. First up, there's the guidebook. Think of this as the divine scriptures. It's basically a complete owner's manual for both your car and the track itself. And second, you get a co-pilot. This represents the prophets, an expert guide sitting right there beside you, ready with real-time advice because they know that guidebook by heart.
And this brings us right to the heart of the whole debate, free will. Because this cosmic race isn't run on a single straight road. It's totally defined by the choices you make.
This is where you take the wheel. The track is constantly presenting you with forks in the road, these critical junctions where you have to decide. Go left, go right, take the easy road or the one that looks a bit more challenging. The choice is always yours.
And every single choice has a clear consequence. It's actually a pretty simple formula. You pull up to a junction, and the decision is entirely up to you. If you check your guidebook and listen to your co-pilot, you'll probably find the path ahead smooths out. But if you ignore that guidance, well, the track gets a lot rougher and the journey becomes so much harder.
This all really points to one thing: personal responsibility. I mean, the quote says it all, doesn't it? The struggles we face, they often come from the wrong turns we choose to take. Our own decisions, they play the most effective role in how our race unfolds.
Okay, let's make this way more concrete. Let's take a real-life example that pretty much everyone thinks about: choosing a life partner. How does our race analogy work here?
I mean, it's a question people have been asking forever, right? Is your spouse predestined, written in the stars, or is that choice completely and totally up to you? Let's see what our race analogy has to say. Okay, so here's how it works. The track designer knows your tendencies, sure, and even knows who you're likely to cross paths with. But the final choice? That's always yours. And here's the real insight. The path you're already on determines the options you even get to see. If you've been making good turns and you're driving on a smooth road, you're going to meet suitable, great potential partners. But if you're on a rough, difficult path because of bad choices, well, your options are going to reflect that reality. So even making the best choice from a bad set of options, it's still a consequence of the road you're on. The real key is to get on the right path first.
All right, let's bring it all home and connect these dots. We've got the track, the vehicle, the guidance, and the choices. How do all these pieces finally solve that big puzzle of fate versus free will? So here it is, the whole thing laid out. The racetrack is your life's journey. You are the driver. The vehicle is your body, your mind, your abilities. Your free will? That's the power you have to choose your path at every single junction. So then, what is fate? Well, fate isn't the specific turns you take. Fate is the track itself. It's the design, it's the rules, and it's the very existence of choice in the first place.
And that right there is the ultimate takeaway. Fate isn't some pre-written script you're forced to act out. Think of it more like the stadium. It provides the car, the rules, and the road. It sets the whole stage. But inside that divinely designed arena, you are absolutely free to drive. You choose when to hit the gas, when to brake, and where to steer. You are truly, truly running your own race.
So as we wrap this up, the question really turns back to you. The track is laid out, your vehicle is gassed up and ready, and the guidebook is right there in the glove box. The steering wheel is firmly in your hands. So, at the next junction, which path will you choose?